Hey guys, Jason here. So, reality does break sometimes, right? Objects vanish, keys you swore were on the table are actually suddenly gone, then an hour later they're back. Same table, same spot. Time seems to skip, right? You blink, and then suddenly you've lost 30 minutes, or even maybe a whole afternoon slides away, like almost like a film reel, with frames missing, right? Synchronicities, they pile up. Numbers, names, dreams, overlapping. So precisely it feels like the universe is sending you notifications. And then there are other overlaps, right? Dimensions bleeding into each other. You see a building that doesn't exist, a shadow figure that dissolves when you look twice, even a child's laughter in an empty room. And then, of course, science reassures us, it's just your imagination, right? Because my imagination really enjoys rearranging furniture and moving objects around while I'm at the grocery store. So I don't know, maybe you've noticed something even stranger, whole groups of people remembering the same wrong detail. The Bernstein Bears spelled differently, even movie lines that millions swear they heard, but they don't actually exist. Even logos, right? A map, even song lyrics. Entire swaths of memory that no longer match the timeline at all. That's not just imagination. That's consensus reality coming apart at the seams. So UFO researchers call this the Oz effect, like a stillness, a silence. The wind stops, birds go quiet, time hangs suspended as if reality itself is holding its breath. And then you stand there, your skin buzzing, your heart racing, not knowing if the world will actually ever start again. And then these moments get labeled as high strangeness, glitches, reality hiccups, showing loose threads. But if you've ever lived through it, you know the feeling. It's extremely traumatizing. You feel shaken, unstable, almost like you're losing your mind. But here's the thing. Maybe you're not losing your mind at all. Maybe you're actually losing the illusion. And then Advaita Vedanta calls this Maya, illusion. The grand illusion, the cosmic dream. And the dream itself can glitch, and the dream can shift, and the dream can even play tricks. But the self, it never glitches, it never shifts, and it never breaks. You are not the dream. You're the dreamer. Think of it like water on a lake, right? The surface ripples, it distorts, a face reflected looks broken or fragmented, but beneath the surface, the depths are still. And that's you. The depths, not the ripples. And when reality bends, the ripples, they dance. But the depths, they're silenced. Complete silent. And they're untouched. Even the sages knew. In the Upanishads, they whispered this. All this is woven in consciousness, like threads through a loom. So when the fabric flickers, when the pattern seems off, don't panic at all. It's only the loom showing through. So maybe the strangeness isn't proof that you're broken. It's proof reality isn't as solid as you thought. So think of reality like a movie. The set looks solid, the characters, they feel real. But if the projector stutters, the illusion, it kind of wobbles. That's high strangeness. The screen flickering. But notice the light behind the projector, right? It's unchanged. And the source never glitches. And no, you don't need to call tech support. You just need to realize you're not the film. So the rishis, they said it extremely, extremely clearly. The world is name and form. A play. It's a passing show. Sometimes consistent. And sometimes it's chaotic, right? We all know that. But always unreal in itself. And you, which we call the witness, are the only constant. Maya breaks character. And the self, it never does. Think about a dream you had. In the dream, gravity works, right? Time moves forward, the rules, they seem stable. And then all of a sudden, a flying dog appears or a pink elephant, and it recites Shakespeare. Do you panic? Probably. But when you woke up, what happened? You realized, the dream isn't bound by the rules I thought. High strangeness is the exact same. A reminder that this, too, is a dream. So when reality glitches, the dream is reminding you that you're not bound by its laws at all. The rules you think are fixed, like time, space, identity, they're just agreements. They're codes, written into the program. And sometimes the program slips. Like a memory leaks through, a scene repeats, an object, jumps position, like a video edit gone wrong. And you know what? That's Maya showing its hand. And if you think this is new, well, it's not. Every culture has known this. I mean, the Irish spoke of the Fae, the tricksters, who bent time, who made travelers wander a night only to return decades later. The shamans of the Amazon, they spoke of the crossing of worlds when plants and animals shifted shape right before your eyes. And of course, in the Hindu epics, the gods themselves entered and exited realities, appearing in forms, disappearing in others, and leaving mortals completely bewildered. And then in modern UFO lore, we call it screen memory. Experiences see an owl, they see a deer, a man in a hat, whatever it might be, until the mask slips and something else is actually revealed, right? Different names, same bloody pattern. The film wobbles, the dream shifts, and then, well, the camera flutters. And of course, you, the actual you, just for a moment, you catch a glimpse, right? Behind the stage of what's actually happening. So there was a really, really great Advaita sage, and he put it this way. He said, the rope is mistaken for a snake, but when the light shines, the snake vanishes. So the world, with all its glitches and flickers, is the snake. And the self, the light of awareness, is what makes it visible. And then once you actually know, you can't be fooled again. And I mean ever. So we've got things like deja vu, the Mandela Effect, objects vanishing, voices whispering when there's no one there at all. And all the same clue, right? The system is reminding you, this is not stable. This is not solid. And this is definitely not ultimate. It's Maya's way of saying, relax, it's just a rehearsal. So the question itself isn't how do I stop the glitches, it's how do I stay anchored when they actually happen. So Advaita offers the antidote, anchor the self, because when the dream bends, the safest place to stand is the dreamer. Alright, so you want to know how, here's how. Okay, so what you do is you sit quietly, close your eyes, place your attention in the heart center. Not the physical heart, but the space of stillness in the chest. And then breathe softly. And then silently repeat to yourself, I am the unmoving self. And then a thought arises, am I the unmoving self? Fear ripples through the body, am I the unmoving self? The room feels like it's bending, time feels slippery, you feel like the uncanny grip of strangeness. Anchor, I am the unmoving self. That's all there is to it. So now imagine your awareness like a great mountain. Storms crash, lightning flashes, clouds, they swirl around it. But the mountain, it doesn't move. It doesn't even flinch. And that's you. You, the mountain. Even when the storm is, well, reality itself. And now picture the ocean. Waves, they rise, they fall, and ships pass, and storms rage. But deep, deep, deep down below the surface, the water is silent. It's very, very still. It's eternal. And that's you, the depths, not the waves. So the dream shifts. I am the unmoving self. The walls flicker. I am the unmoving self. The laws of physics play tricks around you. I am the unmoving self. It's that easy. So try this experiment. Remember the strangest moment you've ever lived, right? The flicker, the fear, the absurdity. See it again. Hear it again. Feel it again, and then breathe. Just breathe. Anchor. I am the unmoving self. And then notice what happens. The scene will shift. But then again, your awareness doesn't. Even if the sky fractures into hexagonal shards, even if time stops and every sound drops silence, even a figure steps out of the corner of the room and then dissolves right before your eyes, anchor. I am the unmoving self. Because you are not what glitches, and you are not what bends, and you are not what vanishes. You are awareness itself, silent, still, unchanging. The dream breaks, and the self, well, it remains, always. So the next time your keys teleport, or the TV turns on by itself, or you swear you saw a man walk through a wall, don't panic. Just smile and think this. Maya's improv show again. And then anchor. I am the unmoving self. Because weirdness, it's not a threat, it's a clue. Every glitch is a pointer, and every strangeness is a reminder that when you thought was solid is a dream, and what you truly are cannot be shaken. The walls, they can melt, right? The sky can fracture. Your body can feel like it's dissolving into pixels, but the self, untouched, unscarred, and infinite. It's not in the room. It's not in the dream. It's what makes the room and the dream appear. Okay, guys, so just say it with me now. Slowly, silently, maybe 3 times, okay? I am the unmoving self. I am the unmoving self. I am the unmoving self. And then just let those words sink into your being. Let them really echo in the silence of awareness. Even when the dream breaks, let them hold you steady. So Ramana Maharshi once said this: the world is illusory. Only Brahman is real. Brahman is the self, and the self is you. Not philosophy at all. That's survival in the storm of Maya. So when reality breaks, don't collapse with it. Anchor, breathe, and return to the self. Because no matter how many times the universe glitches, awareness never does. Not once. Not ever. Not for eternity. Namaste.